anywhere in the country. There is little hope right now that the situation is going to get better either. Case numbers were up Friday for the 9th day in a row, more than 386,000, setting another daily record according to CNN's tally of figures from the health ministry. And I just want to be clear here, that's the cases we know about, right? The testing there is not anywhere near widespread, right? The true number is likely much greater than what I just said. And funeral pyres are now burning night and day. People have to get tickets in order to dispose of loved ones' bodies. There is a line at crematoriums. And people are crowding the streets competing for oxygen and hospital beds, both nearly non-existent. The desperate literally cannot breathe. You're looking at the fortunate who manage to access oxygen on the street for a few minutes or maybe a little bit longer if they're lucky. Literally, this is just on the street. All right, well, thank you for joining us. It's time now for Anderson.
Good evening. We start with breaking news related to the investigation of Rudy Giuliani, who's now trying to defend himself after federal agents raided his apartment and office as well in New York, seizing personal electronic devices in an investigation that, according to the New York Times, is tied to his involvement with the removal of former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, a focal point of the first impeachment, you may remember. We'll have that story with one of the reporters who broke it in just a moment. First, hours after Giuliani told listeners to his radio show today that this investigation is about hatred of him and hatred of the former president he once represented, sources close to the former president are now talking to CNN about Giuliani. Gabby Orr is here with the breaking details. So what's been the reaction to the Giuliani raid within the former president's inner circle?
Well, Anderson, the raid on Giuliani's Manhattan apartment and office has left quite a few Trump associates and aides feeling uneasy for the former president and those in his orbit. There are several people who have said that this is something that has changed their perceptions of how willing the Justice Department might be. Other potential investigations into it and those close to the president, with one source this was a show of force that sent a strong message to a lot of people in Trump's world that other things may be coming down.
Do you have any sense of whether his associates or what the nature of certain federal or state investigation?
For sure. Trump advisor said it really sent a signal to Trump was take investigations like this seriously. And so if there did into the former president or some developments like this